thought you just say best and final offer. This is it. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, so I gave him best and final offer.
Yeah.
And no bingo.
He left it. Your word is there.
Can I get it in a sentence?
Of course.
Watched.
They lost their bike over there.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week, we have two classic segments. We got TCB Spelling Bee, and we are tier listing some office perks, work perks, everything in between. We got the tier list, we got compare and contrast. But before that, wrap the week, we got me and Miguel, we have Senny.
Ni hao.
And we have Ro.
G'day, boys. Much has been made last week, actually. I talked about my world record attempt at the Mr. Potato Head and how that's been pending for the last 2 years.
Sure.
People were asking, how are you going? People were checking up on me. How's the Mr. Potato Head stuff going? I said, honestly, didn't bring the potato head home last week, haven't practiced. I have a new world record to attempt on air this time. And all three of you will be joining me to see who will win the world record. So, keen listener of the show, John, alerted me to a beautiful record, actually, which I think is very beatable. And it is the fastest time to drink a Capri Sun. All right? Now, we don't have Capri Suns here.
Not even a Capri Sun.
No, we don't have Capri Suns here in Australia. So today we'll be attempting the fastest time to drink Sunraysia instead.
So Ro walked into the studio, late may I add, and throws Sen and I each one of these, as he said, Sunraysia juice, what do you call it, juice pouch?
Juice pouch. Don't do that. I told you not to do that,
is that
you
part of
idiot.
it?
And he
That's
did
all right.
exactly that. He yelled at us, do not touch,
all right.
do not read, do not do anything.
So
He's
then-
removing the straw part of the challenge.
yeah, so the challenge is this, right?
Could have explained that beforehand.
No, I told you not to touch it.
Nah, my ADHD got the better of me.
Maybe so you can enjoy juice now.
No, Sen has to still attempt the world record. It won't be an official attempt.
That's fine.
So the fastest time to drink a Capri Sun from opening the straw to smacking it in the pouch
I see.
and then drinking the whole thing is 21.71 seconds.
That can't be
Okay.
right.
That's
hang
the
on.
world record. And
200
Capri Sun is
mils.
200 mils. This is also 200 mils.
Is there any regulations of like spillage or?
yeah, surely.
I feel like that's a big risk.
I
It's all
imagine-
got to go down the hatch.
I imagine no spillage.
No, when you poke the straw, I reckon as well.
But how full is it? It feels like you can, it's all right.
Yeah, but if you're rushing,
Yeah.
you just
and you
smack
try.
the
I
shit
think
out of
that's
it.
where. Yeah, exactly.
It's like a char time sometimes. You do it wrong, some of the juice spurts out the tea.
So the record is essentially drinking 200 mils of juice in 21 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do that at home on a regular basis.
Okay.
So I want to attempt it live on air, all three of us, because I suggest one of us has a world record in us. So we'll start
Well,
maybe.
one of two of us.
Well, Sen will have again an unofficial record
Unofficial,
attempt.
non-Guinness.
You.
But maybe we'll start with you, Senny.
All right, let's go.
So I'm going to start the timer.
Surely you have to hold it as if it's still attached, you know? Yeah, like that.
All right.
Also, if you're listening, I highly
This is
recommend
you
go on
gotta-
YouTube because I don't know what value adding.
I'm moving my mic out of the way.
Well,
the
Kush
audio.
can cut all this nonsense out. We'll just figure out whether you win the world record. So in a moment's time, you'll know whether Sen has completed the world record. Sen, your time starts now. Oh my goodness gracious.
No?
22.8 seconds. A mere 80 milliseconds away from the world record.
I was skeptical at the start of this. Moreau might be onto something.
Oh, is this not easy, no?
This is so easy. This is disgustingly easy. How is this a
take
world
one.
record?
Well, wait. So Sen is almost
No
breaking the
training.
record. No training on his first
Just rocked
attempt.
up. And I reckon I wasted the most time trying to get the fucking straw in.
I think that is where the challenge, because when I saw him do it,
You
he
have
was-
to nail it the first time. I fiddled around with it, and I reckon I lost maybe a second or two there.
That's crazy.
All right, Marty, you want to go next?
I can go.
So this is an actual.
You know what? I will say that I was actually looking forward to drinking this normally. I've just wasted it by drinking it so quickly.
How's the flavor? Apple mango juice?
I don't know. I didn't taste it.
It's the same.
It all just went down.
Same volume as a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
If you double check that.
yeah, double check.
Kind of
200 mils.
sick after that, to be honest.
All right, Manu is about to attempt
right.
his world record. Manu, your time starts now. Spillage, saw some spillage.
Bit of
10 seconds, Manu.
this is a mad image as well, by the way.
19.73 seconds.
Well, I'll show you the camera.
Bro, he was double.
Bit of spillage on the pants. I don't know if that counts as a DQ
I think you're a
disqualification.
disqualification.
I think DQ,
so.
but we've proven well and truly that
This
the
is an
record.
easy one to do.
Mate, I'm going to be about to be the world record.
Yeah, it's not like
holder.
we've downed like 10 Capri Suns before the recording and got a bit of practice in.
No, exactly.
Kush, can we get Manu double fisting that Capri Sun? Just giving him one of these ones, bro.
Oh, mate,
Delicious.
You didn't finish, mate.
Nah, it's done.
All right. My world record attempt.
Alrighty.
Bro, you ready?
I'm ready.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Took 10 seconds to get the thing in. I reckon if you
Done.
Oh, shit. It's like 18.5.
it was like, yeah, it would have been like 17, 18.
Oh, smashed it.
But there was spillage.
There's a heavy spillage on the mouth.
We'll watch the replay of that. Is that even finished?
Did you see it spurt
I saw
on
it
his
spill.
mouth?
I saw it on his leg.
I think that was pretty good.
I mean, there's room for improvement there for sure.
Okay, I'll give you a hint, bro. Show me your thing. You've used the wrong side of the straw.
Wait.
He used the blunt side of the straw to poke the thing.
Well,
That's why you wasted about 2-3 seconds on it.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense, mate. It took me 10 seconds to get the straw in the hole.
Dude, there's like, I reckon with 2 or 3 more training attempts and just trying to find like the most optimal angle, just like poke the thing in, you can do this in 15 seconds, I reckon.
Yes, maybe even sub 10 dare I suggest.
Maybe not
feels
sub
easy.
10. Maybe not sub 10.
No, because how much can you cut of the getting it open?
10 seconds to open the thing to begin with.
Mm.
If you can cut off maybe 5-6 seconds there, that brings it down to 30. Oh, maybe sub 10 is possible.
I reckon sub 10 is definitely possible because when you rip off the thing, Manu, you actually did it properly. When you rip the straw off, you managed to rip the plastic as well. So the straw was just hanging. So you do one motion, you just get the straw, poke it in, and then bang, see you later. All right, well, just like that, Manu and I are the official new world record holders of...
I'm sure also there's 1 or 2 of you sickos at home that could probably do this in 12 seconds already.
Send us a video.
Easily,
No
yeah.
practice. Yeah, send us a video actually. Critical Band at Critical Band to send us.
So how do we actually get a world record attempt now? So do we have to reach out to Guinness?
We need one of those Guinness neeks in the corner just watching with a fucking clipboard and a stopwatch.
How do we set this up?
I
I actually think we can get a world record here.
I mean, we definitely got the world record for the fastest sun raisin drink of all time. Maybe they can set a
so
new
what makes
record.
it? Can anything
we
be a
submit
world
that?
record?
What brand is this?
Sunraysia.
Sunraysia, dude. Surely.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're probably the fastest and only people to try and
Attempt
down
this.
on a Sunraysia.
All right, well, look, that's all I wanted to prove, right? I just want to say to everyone, all the haters out there who don't think I can do the fastest assembly of Mr. Potato Head, I can. I have world record within me.
This proves nothing.
This
but
actually
sure.
doesn't prove anything.
Mate, this just proves I have what it takes to beat a world record. I did it on my first try. So there you go.
Unofficial world record. Manu, me and you caught the Metro on Thursday. What are your thoughts? How many times have you caught it now? We haven't actually spoken properly about the Metro since it's opened.
No, so I've caught it a few times to work to Barangaroo New Station. But normally the thing is my dad drops me off, right? So I don't have to worry about the parking situation. So that's what got me stressed in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I've heard parking fills up 7, 8. And if I catch it at the Metro at 7:30, whatever, I'm getting to work at 8. I don't want to do that.
Ridiculous.
So from the get-go, I'm already off. And then when I got on the Metro, busy,
Yeah.
super busy. And I'm not enjoying it. The first few times I took it, I got a seat. Now, stand city.
And that's why you took a photo the other day and you put it up on the Instagram.
I did. I absolutely did.
With your quote from last week's episode.
In absolute rage.
What did the polls say? Did most people agree with you or disagree
We got
with you?
about 1/3 agreeing, 2/3 telling us we're crazy.
Wow. I thought it'd be about 50-50.
One bloke was so angry, he DM'd us saying this is the most ridiculous take. And also we lost a follower. He used to be a follower.
Wait,
and
actually?
followed us for that day.
Are you serious?
I don't want those sort of people following
Yeah, no,
us.
you know what? Exactly. Good riddance. Goodbye. But I actually don't like the new Metro. And the reason why I don't like the new Metro is I used to catch the bus into work. And with that, obviously the bus goes into the M2 and then the Harbour Bridge. And most days there was often a lot of traffic. And so I would used to rock up to the work like 9:30, 9:45. And a lot of the times I would just say, oh yeah, traffic or blah, blah, blah. But really I just woke up late and that just happened to be the time I get in. But now everyone knows the Metro, brand spanking new. Everyone knows I live near the Metro station. Everyone knows it takes 45 minutes for me to get to the office. And no longer can I get in late and use the excuse of, oh, traffic, this, that. Because my director knows exactly what time and how long it takes for me to get from Kellyville to Martin Place. And so for me, this is actually quite an inconvenience.
It's a blight.
It is a blight.
Similar for me as well. I used to not go in the office sometimes with the excuse of, look, guys, I live pretty far.
It's too far.
Because everyone lives in the city or around the city, so they don't really know how far Kellyville is. I tell them 25 kilometers, but guys, it's a bit
Correct.
far.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
they're like, don't worry about it. Stay home. Now they know fucking 35-minute on the metro. Our office is right next to the
They
station
know
as well.
to the minute how long it takes for me to get in. It should take for me to get in.
It's crazy.
But no one's asking you to catch the metro. Just catch the bus.
That is true. But no, it's just
No,
actually
but then
so
if he's
much-
late, they'll be like, why didn't you take the metro?
Yeah.
Oh, what's it to you, mate? Like, I can take whatever mode of transport I would like to get to work.
But it is very convenient.
No, I reckon the bus. Look, I caught the metro once for the first time. Whatever, don't care for it. I've mentioned this multiple times. I hate the fact that you're sitting opposite people and you're kind of looking them in the eye, or you're just awkwardly looking above and reading the, getting to Chatswood or rah. I'm a bus man through and through. I refuse to catch the metro. I will continue catching the 610X.
Nah.
Delightful bus.
I'm a big metro man.
I'm big on the metro.
I've been
actually. I'm
converted.
very big.
But I will say, dude, the Barangaroo station is out in the fucking middle of nowhere. I mean, for you, it's, I guess, easier.
It's
But
near my
like, if
office,
you
mate.
worked in like one of the big towers or in like more towards Barangaroo, that's like a 10-minute walk to the station.
No good.
No good. No good whatsoever. Have you guys been to Gadigal?
I've been to Gadigal. Have you?
No, never.
I'm standing on Gadigal right now.
Yeah, shout out. No, it's a lovely station, big station as well.
Is it like, so what? It's near the town
It's next
hall.
to Frio or near Frio. So yes, town
I
hall
see.
equivalent.
Okay. Have you tried have you gone further than that? Like, have you tried the Sydenham, for example?
I refuse to.
I went to Waterloo.
Oh, you actually did?
Yeah, I didn't go all the
Why?
way because I was going to Redfern. And so
Where is Waterloo, actually?
it's like 10 minutes from Redfern.
Why do they just call these stations, like, why isn't Gadigal Town Hall and why isn't Waterloo just Redfern?
No, Waterloo is Waterloo. That's like a suburb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's fair enough. I still share your concerns about Gadigal Station.
That's so
Imagine you're a
confusing.
tourist. You're a rock up. It's like, oh, I want to get to Gadigal. What? Where?
Anything in Waterloo or nah?
Not really. Honestly, they put it. I was talking to my friend who lives in Redfern. I was meeting up with her, and she said that actually, like the station is outside the housing commissions. So it's actually quite a sketchy part of town if you choose to walk through.
I've seen that on Spanions Into the Hood when he walked around Waterloo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was, mate, taking a delightful stroll while people were just screaming at the top of their lungs.
Oh, really?
It was a little bit dicey at 8 p.m. on a Friday night.
Why did they go build a metro out there?
I'll tell you one thing for free: get the noise cancellers off your ears when you're walking through
you need
Waterloo.
your wits about you.
You need to be vigilant because honestly, it's pretty dicey. You know when people are just like arguing at each other, just like loud, but like they're methed up.
Yeah.
That's the type of clientele we have around Waterloo Station.
On the other end, has anyone been to what's it, Tallawong? Is that the
I
other?
went there the other day.
Anything there?
I didn't go by metro.
Any
respectfully.
houses there?
There's new housing. There's a shopping center. That's about
Not
it.
much yet.
There's dirt everywhere.
So the both ends of the metro line are pretty shit house.
I
but-
stand by my take last week, respectfully. I don't care how many people disagree with me. After Chatswood, don't fucking use the metro. I'm sick of it.
yeah, I agree with you, but I feel like
Look,
most
because
people have.
we somehow took the same metro, I think, that day.
We did.
Sarah and I. He got a seat. I didn't. So I'm fuming at the fact that I'm already like fucking sardines by the time he gets to, what's one of them? Crow's Nest?
Yeah.
Crow's Nest. And people getting on, bro. Take the fucking train. That's right near you, man.
All right. Speaking of housing, boys, I've been doing a little bit of moguling myself recently. So, I work a nice, respectable job at a tech company. Do all right for myself. And where am I looking? Not in Sydney, mate. Regional WA is where the money goes.
Where I want to go, to be honest.
Well, you think, all right, look, Sydney housing, unaffordable. All right, I went to Brisbane, that's getting unaffordable. So I'm now looking in the regional WA and I've decided to get a helping hand. I've decided to go and purchase myself a buyer's agent. So at first I was pretty skeptical around buyer's agents and what their offering entails. They're like, okay, here's 10, you've got to basically pay them like 12 grand. My one's 12 grand. And then they go find a house for you. And then you also then have to buy the house.
Yeah.
So you're paying them to have a look for you on your behalf, but apparently they can get like off-market deals.
Yeah.
They just know the areas which are high growth, blah, 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 blah. Look, I tried doing it myself for like 3-4 months and I was just putting in offer after offer after offer and it was just going nowhere. And the price just kept going up. So I'm like, this is getting outrageous. So I went, found a buyer's agent. I think it's like $2 grand deposit up front. And then we go to like the client call. So they're like, what are you looking for in an investment property? I was like, well,
So you have to
first
do
of
a
all,
course.
Well, not really a course. You just have to. They just understand you and your bias.
questionnaire.
Oh, right.
Yeah, all that sort of gear. So, what are your 5-year goals? What are your 10-year goals?
Fair
I was like, "Bro, I don't know, man. Just get me
Make
a house.
money, bro.
Yeah, just make as much
Capital
money.
growth.
That's literally essentially what I said to him. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Well, I don't care about the place.
Yeah.
Give me a 1930s rundown.
I'm never
shack."
going to live in it.
Yeah. Well, first he asked me, "Are you there to purchase that investment, or are you there to purchase it as a homeowner?"
What do you
And
recommend?
I'm like, "Brother, I'm not looking at Perth to go
Me as a
live."
man in Sydney looking in rural Perth, what do you reckon?
So, anyways, he's given me some options. And well, actually, before I went to the buyer's agent, what actually triggered me to go to the buyer's agent was I was finally in the mix for a property in Brisbane, and the owners, I put in an offer, and the owner said, actually, screw you and screw your offer. We're going to go to auction.
All right.
I was like, mate, let's go to auction. No dramas, right? So it's in Brisbane. So they're like, okay, actually, you're going to be on the phone doing an auction. I was like, dude, what? This is ridiculous. How am I doing a phone auction? So right before that, the real estate agent then tells me, hey guys, there's no one else at the auction. It's just you.
No, beautiful.
You're on here,
I'm like,
surely.
fantastic. All right. This is delightful because then you don't have the pressure of, people bidding this and that. I heard things get pretty
Would
stressful.
there be any bidding at all if you're the only one? Doesn't it just get passed
A
through?
bid against yourself for a bit of fun.
Yeah. So you'd think there'd be no bidding, right?
Yeah.
So I get there, drop in the bid. First bid starts
Via the phone.
via the phone, right? It's phone a friend.
So who are you calling at this point? Who's over there? Who's your boots on ground?
So the boots on ground was the scummy real estate agent who's then yelling to the auctioneer, like, this is the bid.
So he's on the phone, but he's holding the little.
So you never actually saw any of this with your own eyes?
No, how could I? Oh, well,
So this could have just been two blokes sitting in a room like this, just pretending there was an auction or
Just
pretending
yelling
that-
off to the side.
No, I know it's legit because they
Playing
do
characters.
they do an Instagram lives on their feed.
That's crazy.
And so I was
There's
watching-
auctions on Instagram Live now.
So I was watching the auction before my property.
So
came
you were
on.
live streaming.
You donate to the chat.
Just tip him, give him a raid.
Or like how you're on those dodgy sports streaming sites and the chat on the side is just pure filth. It's just
Get porn pop-ups every like 2 seconds.
There was,
don't get any gifts.
there was like 4 people watching the stream when I was having a look, and then the auction started, and the stream's on like a delay, so I was like, this is getting distracting.
Because you're hearing it first
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're,
And I sack off the stream. So, anyways, the real estate agent is then yarning to the auctioneer. Let's say the bid was 400K, and then obviously there's no one else bidding, right? So I was just sitting
Going
there.
once,
Yeah.
going twice. It's old.
Yeah, he's giving it one of those ones, and then suddenly I hear 450,
From where?
and I'm now rattled
Yeah.
because I just thought, oh, now I'm going head to head against someone.
So you just heard a voice in the abyss saying 450.
No, I heard the real estate agent tell me, oh, they're going up to 450 now. I was like, what do you mean they've gone up to 450?
they?
But who's
Like,
they?
yeah.
Yeah.
So what I didn't realize, I probably should read the rules of an auction. Turns out the seller, they themselves can put a bid.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
They get one bid to try and drive up the price.
Oh.
So no 451 from you?
No, I said, mate, jog on, right? I'm not bidding against the seller. This is getting ridiculous. So then they take you to like a close. It doesn't go above the reserve price or whatever.
Yeah.
So then they take you to a close kind of meeting. And then the real estate agent is kind of the intermediary between the two parties. So he was like to me, he's like, okay, look, the seller's looking for like 500-ish. Can you meet him somewhere in the middle? And then I'd be like, oh, okay, all right, 460, how does that sound? Then he'll be like, all right, I'll call you back. He puts me on hold. I'm sure he's just twiddling his thumbs for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Puts me back off hold. He's like, oh, actually, that's not going to do it. Can you go anymore? Blah, blah, blah. So now I'm in this dance with the real estate
Yeah.
agent. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's telling the seller.
Yeah.
And honestly, that part of the experience was pretty stressful. Like I was, because I had never done this before. I'm sitting here like, I don't know what tricks this guy's playing, but I know I'm getting tricked.
Yeah.
And,
But surely you have the leverage. There's no one else that wants to
Yeah,
buy
that
this
is
property.
true.
You
Yeah.
can just jog on and they're in
Yeah,
stride.
sure. You just say best and final offer. This is it. Take it or leave it.
yeah, so I gave him best and final offer.
Yeah.
And no bingo.
He left it.
yeah.
Oh, really? So then what? So do you know whatever happened to the property after?
I think they put it back on realestate.com. It went back on the market and they went through the whole cycle again.
Do you know if it got sold?
I think it did get sold.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much? Did they get their 500 that they wanted?
I didn't check. I didn't check how much. I was too disappointed.
Dickheads.
So that was the experience that drove me to the buyer's agent.
Yeah.
So now I get to the buyer's agent and I'm doing the calls, whatever. They're chucking me properties next to the beach. I'm like, this is for like literally 400 grand. I'm like, this is,
Perfect.
dare I suggest, this is amazing.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And then I get a property and he's like, "Oh, do you want to put a bid on it?" He's giving me all the specs of the property. Send me the walkthrough video, and he's like, "Oh, let's put a bid on the property." And I was like, yeah, fantastic. I'll put a bid on the property, chucked it there.
This isn't like marketplace. You know that, right?
No, it kind of
the
is,
way you're
dude.
describing it is just when you go on like Craigslist or eBay and you just bid on random shit for fun.
Honestly, that's kind of the experience, except instead of bidding for like a $20
it's
Bluetooth speaker, you're
it's
bidding on
$500,000.
Yeah. But that's what it feels like. And so he then calls me, what did I tag? And I get a call and he's like, "I'm so sorry, Rohit. I'm so sorry. You've placed a bid on the wrong property."
What? What?
So he's shown me one property, but actually it was like 10 Wallaby Place or whatever. But actually the property that I thought I was bidding for was 15 Wallaby Place.
The bait and switch.
So now I put $500,000 on a property I haven't seen. I'm like, what do you mean you're sorry? Like, this is actually outrageous.
Did he explain himself?
Like, to be fair to him, it was literally that. It was like 10 and 15, same street. Honestly, look, the property's exactly the same. But there's no excuse. You know what I mean?
This is his job. He shouldn't be making
If you're
mistakes.
paying
like
him
this.
12 whacks, surely he can at least get the right property.
Yeah, you're allowed to withdraw a bid.
Yeah. Thankfully, you can withdraw a bid.
okay,
but
cool.
if let's say the property was like a ramshackle thing, right? I had literally, and he just like, "Oh, this guy's overbid. I'm going to take it."
Yeah.
Suddenly, I'm in a legally binding contract
Yeah.
to buy a property which I don't care for. Anyways, this
Damn.
is look. I'll be
Did you fire him immediately and get a new one? Or?
no, because I've already put $2,000 down his throat. I was 10 on settlement. So what am I going to do here?
So it's still ongoing as of today.
Yeah, I'm still currently mogling. I'll keep you updated on the property market in regional WA.
All right, the game this week is the Spelling Bee. There'll be 2 rounds. There'll be an easy round and a hard round. The hard round, you will be able to steal the other person's word. The easy round, there will be no stealing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
All right, Ro, easy round. We'll start off. Or do you want to start with the hard round?
No,
What do you guys
easy.
want to start with?
Easy warm up.
Warm up. All right, Ro, your word is there.
Can I get it in a sentence?
Of course.
Watched.
They lost their bike over there. There.
They lost their bike over there.
Correct.
So that asks definition, or is that not allowed in this game?
Nah, no definitions.
How convenient.
That's awfully convenient. All right.
No stealing, he said.
No, not in the easy round.
Okay.
I think Sen would go a THEIR there representing ownership.
He doesn't know what he's going to do. He's just doing the opposite of what you're going to say.
No, I have written these down before, and that is correct, bro. Well done.
Let's go.
All right. Mana, your word is need.
May I get that in a sentence, please?
Yes, of course. There was no need, but he need him in the groin anyway.
Ooh.
Oh.
Man,
I had a third one in mind.
I was thinking the third one as well.
A bit of dough.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't work all 3 into one.
Need. N-E-E-D. Need.
Well done. It is N-E-E-D.
Go.
Need. All right, Ro, your next word is main.
MAYN, Maine.
No, it's M-A-N-E, main.
There was another. That's what I was joking.
No, too late. You said it. I'm going to take your answer.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Sadio.
What
All
was the
right.
sentence about out of interest?
It was, I met my main friend in Maine, and he had a wonderful mane on his head.
Mate, can we get to the hard ones, mate?
All right, Miguel, your word is sent.
Give me the sentence then.
I was sent to the shops with 1 cent to buy some milk, but instead the scent of bread distracted me.
C-E-N-T. Cent.
Unfortunately not. It's S-C-E-N-T.
That's a shame.
So 1-1 right now.
All right, 3 more of the easy round to go. Ro, your word. Oh, sorry, we'll go 2 more. Sorry, we'll go 2 more. 2 more. Ro, your word is bear.
I'd like it in a sentence, please. Can you just read the sentence?
There were bare-chested bears at the bear park.
There were
He gave you each one twice.
bare-chested bears at the bear park.
It's also an urban sentence rather than a formal spelling bee one.
Bear, B-A-R-E.
Nah, it's B-A. It's B-E-A-R.
Gosh.
All right, last one, Migs. Yours is 2.
T-O-O. 2.
Is it? Do you want to lock it
He's
in? Or do you
locked
want
it
to
in.
hear the
He's locked it in.
sentence?
I've locked it in.
That is correct. Well done.
Oh my gosh.
No point playing these games.
All right, so end of the easy round. Miguel, how many points are you on?
2, I believe.
And Ro, you're on 1.
1.
All right. Next go. Ro, your word of the hard round now is narcissistic.
Can I get it in a sentence?
Ro is very narcissistic.
And now we're actually spelling.
Now,
We're actually spelling now.
dude, I hate these words. All right. Narcissistic. N-A-R, nah. C-I-S-I, nah. Let's start again. N-A-R-C-I-S-S, narciss, I-S, tis, T-I-S-T-I-C. Narcissistic.
That is incorrect. Miguel, do you want to steal?
Double.
I don't know what you just said.
You were actually there.
It's like
and
the
then you
end.
added some
It was
random
the
letter.
end
Yeah, it was
that
the
was
end.
like a bit.
The
I
end,
think you repeated yourself
you
for
had
some
like
reason.
an aneurysm at the end, and you added like 6 extra letters for no reason. Yeah,
N-A-R-C,
yeah.
narciss, N-A-R-C-I-S-I-S-S-T-I-C.
Incorrect as well. Ro. So you said N-A-R-C-I-S-S-I-S,
Double S.
and then you went T-I-S-C-T-I-C or some shit.
Did I?
Yeah, you said something like that. Yeah, it was a bit
no,
weird.
So it's actually N-A-R-C-I-S-S-I-S-T-I-C.
Bruv, dude, that is, I actually had like an out of body moment experience there. I don't know what I said. I was
All
like
right,
speaking
so
in tongues.
both of you are incorrect there. Miguel, your word is accessory.
What's the sentence, Senny?
Kush was an accessory to murder.
Okay.
Accessory. A-C-C-E-S-S-O-R-Y. Accessory.
Well done. That is correct.
Lovely.
Miguel gets the point. Ro, your next word is zucchini.
All right. Z-U-C-H.
Okay. Can you just start again, please?
Z-U-C-H.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
double N-I.
Incorrect, Miguel.
Z-U-C-C-H-I-N-N-I.
Incorrect as well.
One N?
It's Z-U-C-C-H-I-N-I.
Oh, why'd I go double N?
You went double N. You didn't go double C.
Shit.
All right. Miguel, your word. Embarrass.
E-M-B-A-R-A-S-S.
Incorrect. Ro, embarrass.
Wrong.
What? E-M-B. I'm going to spell it the same way you did. Embarrass. Okay. E-M-B-A-R-E-S-S.
Incorrect.
Is it double R?
It is double R. E-M-B-A-R-R-A-S-S.
I feel like that's like the American spelling or something.
It's not the American.
It's like the hood spelling or something, dude. It can't be right.
That ain't right.
Well, speaking of American, so far, how many have you gotten right? I think Migs is the only one who's gotten one so far.
Yeah.
Accessory. Okay. Ro, spell Massachusetts.
Nah, there's no way I'm spelling Massachusetts.
Have a go.
Capital M. All right. M-A. I'm already stuck here. S-S or is it single S? All right. M-A-S-A Massachusetts. Bro, these words. I can see the word, but it just like I can't tell you what it has. All right. M-A-S-A-C-H-E
No, I'll stop you there. That's enough of that.
W-E-T-T-S.
All right, Migs, you want to have an attempt or?
Yeah, why not? M-A-S-S-A-C-H-E-U-T-T-U-S.
Oh, that was so close. That was actually unbelievably close. You swapped the E and the U. So it's M-A-S-S-A-C-H-U-S-E-T-T-S. You said M-A-S-S-A-C-H-E-S-U-T-T-S.
That's very
Very
close,
good,
man.
I will say. All right, Miguel, your word, nauseous.
N-A-U-S-E-U-S. Nauseous.
Incorrect.
N-A-U-S-E-S-E-O-S.
Incorrect as well. It's N-A-U-S-E-O-U-S.
Oh.
Nauseous.
What did you say?
I didn't have the O.
He didn't have the O.
Ah.
So still only one point in this round. Wowee. Ro, your word, conscientious.
Dude, well, I feel like I'm getting some tricky ones here. Conscientious.
You didn't get that in your year 2 report card?
I definitely didn't.
Conscientious work?
Bro, Mr. L would call me spastic in my year 11 drama. Or year 10 drama, sorry.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he said Sen has a spasmodic approach to learning. And to be fair, if you saw our year 10 drama class, that's a pretty accurate description.
All right. What's the word?
Conscientious.
All right. CONSCI. Conchi-EN. Bruv, this is all wrong. This is all wrong.
Do you want to start again?
Can you
I have
see
no
it?
clue.
Can you
I have
see
no
it?
clue.
Let me just write.
I don't know what it's meant to look like as well. Ro's currently writing on his hand for those of you
In permanent marker.
listening at home.
Okay.
I will accept this as an answer if you write it out for me.
All right. CONC. I can't even read my writing. Okay.
CON is correct.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
give you
you.
that. You started correctly.
CONCIOUSISOUS or something.
Okay, I'll give you one more chance. Your first effort was actually very close.
No, I can't read my writing.
You can't remember
It's
it? All right, Miguel, conscientious.
Bro, I don't know. CONSCIENTOUS.
Oh, IOUS. Incorrect, Miguel. All right, Miguel, your word. Sacrilegious.
SACR. Sacre?
Sacre bleu.
SACRELIGOUS.
Ro, do you want to have an attempt?
I'll have an attempt, but what did you just say? What did you just say?
I don't know anymore.
He was incorrect.
All right. SACRE. Sacra. LIGIOUS.
Also incorrect.
Is it E?
It's SACRI.
I said E, boss.
LEGIOUS. Bro, they got every single vowel in there. All right, Miguel, I think you pretty much won at this point. You're 2 ahead. So this one's just for fun. Last one, Ro, onomatopoeia.
For me?
Yeah.
ONAMAT onomat. Oh, it's probably like an AEPEIA
What is it?
onomatopoeia.
The hell have you just spelled?
I don't know
Can you
what
do it one
just-
more time,
Do
bro?
it again properly.
All right, fine. I'll actually think about this. Onomatopoeia. ONAM. On AETAPEIA.
Incorrect. Miguel, you want to have a crack?
I'll pass this one. Respectfully.
It's ONO.
Oh, bro. Onomatopoeia.
MATOPOEIA.
Just jog on. Just move along.
Alrighty, Miguel.
Wow.
We got, I think, a combined 1 out of 17. So,
But this segment dead set makes us think we have a mental disability. Like, seriously.
and the last 273 episodes didn't.
No, but this actually just brought to light. Wow.
Yeah, well, maybe we're really not that
You have
smart.
inner workings of our brains as well. It's crazy.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are sponsored by our good friends at Manscaped. Woo! Last week, look, we had a lot of comments. What were you shilling? All right. And I'm going to be shilling it again. It's the scalp buffer. People ask me, what on earth is a scalp buffer?
What is it, Ro?
And why do I need it? I'll describe it like this, right? It's like a bar of soap with thick silicone bristles, 100% antibacterial.
Ooh.
Now, one of the coolest features is that it's designed to stimulate blood flow to your hair follicles. Now, what does that mean? Meeks, you may ask.
I will ask. What does that mean?
If you have increased blood flow, well, you get healthier hair. You knew that. I knew that. You know, everyone knows that. But the bristles actually enhance shampoo penetration for more foam and less product use. So basically, this is what happens, right? You buy the bristles. You buy the scalp buffer. You put the shampoo on your head. You put the conditioner on your head, and then you just massage it in.
It's like like a massage.
It's like a head massage in the shower. Now, the good thing about this product is that by using it, you actually have to use less shampoo. So if you're like us and don't like buying shampoo because, you know, it just gets over so quickly, you're just spending so much money. One-time use. Go to manscaped.com. Have a look at the scalp buffer. Use the code TCB for 20% off. Get yourself a scalp buffer, right? And then buy less shampoo. That seems to be the main perk. Apparently.
What a great product.
It is a great product. TCB, 20% off and free shipping. Look, we're laughing, but have a look. You support us. You do us a solid. Appreciate it. Alrighty, today, as Migs alluded to, we are tier listing office perks. So in the tiers, we've got GOAT as per, good, second tier. Third tier is serviceable. Then we have last resort. And finally, we have trash. So we put the call out on Instagram. You guys sent in a bunch of your office perks where, you know, we've got our own office perks. Some of us has, what do you have, Sen? 10 BIP points and a free credit card, which we will not be including in today's tier list.
But if you'd like 10 BIP points off something, message Sen, maybe he'll
Sen will sort you out.
sort you out.
So we've chosen the most interesting, I would say, perks. You know, people chucked in things like, you know, discount on cafe food and stuff like that. Well, we don't want this. We want the unique, interesting ones. And so the tiers, I suppose, don't really work, you know, last resort perk, etc. But we're going to keep true to the podcast and we're going to go through them. So first one is free beer on tap.
Wow. Big fan of this one. But I don't know, how many times can you actually have free beer in a week? Like if you're in an office on a Monday morning, 10 a.m., are you going for free beer on tap?
Yeah, probably not.
Like that tap is not being used until at least Thursday afternoon or Friday afternoon.
I went into Atlassian, right? They've also got free beers on the tap as well. They actually have, honestly, quite an array. They've got beer here, you know, hard ginger beer, hard solo, hard sparkling, some sort of vodka mixer. And Monday is when I went. Monday afternoon, right, there was some fiends cracking into the beers.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought if it's on for free, you're just cracking into it whenever, really. As in towards the end of the day.
Towards the end of the day, yeah.
Are you becoming an alcoholic then? Like, are you attacking it every afternoon?
I feel like that is the danger of this perk.
You can't be doing that. Like, you can't be seen as like the office degenerate, basically sucking on the tap every single day.
Beers?
Yeah,
you can't be that guy.
You can't be that guy. But then you can always do the funny, oh, hey man, drinks on me, you know, next shout's on me.
That is true. And that maybe by itself is worth it, just
But
to make
after
that
the
joke.
maybe fifth or sixth one, like, shut up, mate.
And is this perk for everyone? You know,
I don't think so. What if you don't like beer?
non-drinkers?
Yeah, exactly. Is beer on tap making you join a company?
No.
Is that enticing you to apply and to go?
Absolutely not.
Don't care for it.
Is it enticing you to go into the office?
Either join the company or go into the office.
Go into the office? Yeah, I genuinely think.
Really?
Yeah.
Beer on tap?
Think Thursday. I'm thinking, I mean, I don't even drink. So I'm just doing this.
If we were Sen,
If we were 21 and had just started a company, yeah, you best believe I'm coming in every Thursday, Friday to have
Not
beers.
really, because the whole point of drinks is you want to get out of the office. You want to go somewhere else and hang out.
it's like drinking at home.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
It actually is.
It
Like,
is. Not really, but it is.
drinking in the office is not the same as like going out to a bar with your workmates
No,
and
I
work
disagree
colleagues.
with that, actually.
I actually completely disagree with that because there's some shared community. And if you have like a rooftop or something like that, mate, you may as well be drinking in the bar.
Yeah,
Except it's not costing you.
if you're drinking at your desk, fuck, that's a bit weird.
That's
but
a
if,
bit
you know,
weird.
the kitchen or the balcony, or maybe you have a place where there's like a ping pong table or something, social, that's social.
Even then, like I remember when I used to work at a company called Log Me In, they would bring they didn't have free beer on tap,
How many companies are you just going to name drop now?
but they had like a beer cart and they would just bring it around on a Friday. And even
But
then,
that was Fridays only, wasn't
that
it?
was Fridays only, granted.
Yeah.
But even then, just drinking with my colleagues it was fun. It was a good time.
Interesting. Okay.
But in saying that, look at the caliber that we have on the list. Beer on tap is good. I will say I will pay that. But as Manu says, not for everyone,
Yeah.
which leads me to believe.
Yeah, if you're not a drinker, there's like zero value.
Yeah,
It's
zero.
not- you don't even get like a crumb of value.
Yeah. I'm happy to put this last resort, to be honest.
Oh, I was going to give it a serviceable.
Serviceable,
Either or,
I
I'm
feel,
happy to go
because
either
it's
way.
a good perk. Serviceable, I reckon.
Serviceable.
All right, next up we have the 4-day work week.
That's huge.
Wow.
That is massive.
By 4-day work week, do we mean you work more on the 4 days and then you have Friday off? Or is it just same hours but Monday to Thursday?
They didn't specify in the message. But let's say it's the worst possible situation. You're working 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., 4 days a week.
Is that what it is? 2 hours, 2 extra hours a day? Are you really working those hours? I mean,
You have
work
a
from
dinner
home, potentially?
I think that's worth it.
Dare I suggest this is the perk for everyone?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
male,
yeah, yeah.
female, black, white, disabled, able-bodied. It's the perk for all.
You can't disagree with that. You can't disagree. No, I'm just trying to find some flaws. Are there any
I'll
flaws
tell you
in
the
this?
flaw. I'll tell you the flaw. I play OzTag on Tuesdays. I play summer soccer on Thursdays. I'm missing half the games for a Friday off. Now, is that trade-off worth it?
I think it's worth it.
Do you think everyone works 2/7?
Correct.
I mean, of course. Maybe not, but I'm
Is it
saying...
in practicality?
Yeah.
Obviously, on paper, you work till maybe 8, you know?
I think in practicality, maybe. You have to be working.
I mean, you just have to be at your desk, right? Just in front of your laptop. It doesn't have to be working. It can be on your phone as well if you have your work on your phone.
If you're that bothered, start a bit early if you're that pressed.
Man, you get a 3-day weekend every single week. And what if you you take Friday off one week and then Monday off the week after? That's a 4-day weekend. Wowee.
Honestly, apart from that, and that's just me being picky.
Yeah, it's hard to find any flaws with this.
There's no flaws.
There's literally 0 flaws in this.
Maybe if you're the business owner.
Yeah, you want to look from employer side?
there's plenty of flaws I could think of that.
Nah,
If I was applying for a job and I saw a 4-day week, that's getting my application regardless of everything else written down.
I'm ravenous for it.
I'm dead. I might even take a hefty paycheck, a hefty pay cut.
Wiley would all take a hefty paycheck.
I might take a pay cut for that. That's how good the perk is.
I don't know if I'll take a pay cut for it.
I would take a pay cut for it.
Slight pay cut. Slight.
Dude, if you're offering me a 4-day week, I don't care what you're offering me monetary value. I'm getting almost half the week off.
That's actually not even close to being.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
3 out of 7, nearly half.
I said nearly half.
The work week, you monkey.
No. I'm just talking about the week. 7 days. As God designed.
You already got the Saturday and Sunday off. You're only getting 1 extra out of your work week.
Yeah, how advantageous is that?
I reckon my mental health is already relatively high.
Yeah.
I think it could go to 100% with an extra day every single week.
How many companies in Australia are even offering 4-day? I don't know any big ones that are doing this. I know if you trialed it. Pretty sure did CBA trial it or one of the big banks trial this or some shit.
Look, I don't know.
Now I feel like this is more of a Scandinavian or a Nordic
it's more
thing.
of a progressive European. Sort of.
But it's rare. Like, I don't know how this works in service-based businesses like consulting and stuff like that.
It'll never happen.
Never happens.
It could happen if
Your clients are also 4 days
if
a
your
week.
team, like me and you take Monday off, Ro and Kush take Friday off.
Yeah.
So you always have people on. But there's coverage all the time, but not 100% all the time.
I'm saying this is a goat tier perk.
This is goat tier. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is comfortably goat.
All right, next perk is free barista coffee.
This is just free beer on tap, but just more universal. As like you said, Rose, is for men, women, black, white, Asian, disabled.
I didn't say Asian.
LGBT. It's for everyone.
Maybe that's the problem you didn't say.
Sorry,
Maybe
yeah.
that's the problem. Barista coffee, I feel, is if someone has it, they always go on about it. I feel.
Yeah.
Like Kush in his Sydney job, he would always go on about how he gets 2-3 barista coffees a day just because he can. Is that good?
It is. It makes a world of difference versus your, Blend 43 Nescafe that you're making, the instant that you're making yourself.
What about the machines?
Yeah, what about the machine?
The machines are pretty hit and miss. Like some are decent, some are like, but if you gave me if I had to choose between barista and machine, obviously you're choosing barista every single time.
But he's choosing barista with the long line that comes with the free barista coffee.
Yeah. Even then.
More time off work, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's another
Coffee's for
perk.
the social, not for the actual drinking.
I mean, I don't. Again, it's hard for me to judge this because I don't drink coffee all that often, but it's all right. It's a good perk.
Think about the monetary value, dude. The coffee these days is
That is true if you
$4.50.
think about that.
Well, some bloke did the calculation for us.
Who?
Some bloke on our Insta. I don't know. You want to
actually?
name drop him? Yeah,
No.
yeah. He said, 2 coffees a day, 5 times a week. That's $10. And he basically said, over the year, you save around $2,800.
There you go.
Yeah, you
End of
plenty with
discussion.
2.8.
Mm.
Because if you think about the average person, right, when they go into work, basically everyone's getting a coffee.
Mm.
Some people are getting 2, some sickos are getting 3.
Yeah.
And that's daily, right? And I'm sure I've heard a lot, coffee's getting expensive. Some people in my work are like, oh, I have to, limit to buying a coffee only once a week now because it's getting expensive. They like use the machine or they fucking use the Blend 43. If it's provided by the office, they're going in, probably into the office there. Employer side as well, benefit there. Then on the wallet, you go in, have a couple coffees, your morale's probably higher. You don't have to worry about the damage it does to your wallet.
No, but the same argument you made with the beer, I think, applies more relevant to coffee. It's weird to do it drinking in the office. The whole idea of a coffee is you go out to a nice cafe, you go for a little walk, a little stroll, you get the coffee. Yeah, you pay $4.50, but you have a good time. I'm just imagining. I remember. So I went to Can I name drop another one?
Oh, well, I was going to name drop the same one, so go on.
No. How could we name drop the same one?
Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about my old company.
Oh, no. Okay, then go on. Name drop that one.
So my old company, right? Again, log me in. Took me to Boston, and in Boston they have the free barista coffee or whatever in the office.
Beautiful.
Oh man, I felt cooped up in here. Go to downstairs, have a coffee, and basically have to take it up to my desk. Hey, that's not a way to drink coffee.
As in you want to
but
leave
sure.
the building.
I want to leave the building. I think
That at P-Dubs, they had a dedicated level where there was a barista, and it was like, no one works on that. It's like open floor. They have like random shit there. I don't even know what they had, like maybe ping pong tables once upon a time.
I want the fresh air. I want the outside. I don't want to be stuck
So
in
get
a
your
cafe.
coffee, walk outside.
Nah, I think a big one is also the social credit you get with it. Because I remember PwC was famous for having the free barista coffee. And I remember when I worked at KPMG, all the other big fours were like, oh shit, you know, P-Dubs, they get the free ones. Where's ours, the bastards? And recently I went to our friend who works at Salesforce. I went to her building and they've got not one, but 2 cafes free, completely, you know, order whatever you want. Hot coffee, cold coffee, iced tea. I got a fucking Thai milk tea from there.
Hey?
So you can order it and you look at the beautiful view. There's like a deck that you can go out on, mate. It's a good perk.
It's good. I wouldn't put it GOAT simply because it's like kind of low value. It's just like a nice to have, but definitely good.
All right, I can stomach good. Alrighty, goes into good. Next up, we've got free healthcare provided by the company.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Healthcare. Private healthcare.
I
That's
reckon-
crazy.
Yeah, as we're getting older, I feel this is getting more and more enticing. If you ask a 20-year-old, you know, this company gives free healthcare, they wouldn't give a shit. But for me, this is a huge one. Do you still get to claim the tax deduction? Yeah, you do, right? Because you have private health.
Yeah, of course, because you're covered under
This
private
is a
health.
no-brainer. This is. Okay, no, go on. You guys, before I go on a tirade.
No, because every couple months, you know, maybe a friend gets injured or like there's some sort of health scare in the news, whatever. I always think back, am I covered enough
Yeah.
by my health insurance?
Yeah.
You're right. There were ACLs ripping galore, left, right, and center.
We play sport. It could have been us.
Yeah.
And then I look into maybe I need to get more coverage. And then I look at the options. Gets expensive.
Dude, it's exy.
It gets really expensive to get covered properly.
Who are you with right now?
Fuck knows, Bupa, I think.
How much you? I'm also with Bupa. How
I'm
much you
paying cents on the dollar, man. I'm barely covered.
Oh, what?
I'm bare bones, bro. I don't have like hospital cover.
You don't
or
have.
something.
No, you have hospital cover. That's the one that gets you the tax discount. Like
Do
you
you
don't have
have
to
that?
pay the surcharge.
I don't have.
You don't have the extras. Probably don't.
No,
have
I have extras. I don't have hospital.
So how much are you paying?
Bro, I
man?
pay peanuts.
But what's
How does
peanuts?
that work?
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what. Okay, let me tell you a tale of two sides. Right. So, my previous company gave me 90% coverage.
Yeah.
I got Invisalign for like $1,500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was sitting here like, this is the best thing ever. Free glasses nonstop. GU was the company that gave it.
Grand United.
Is that what it stands for?
It is, right?
I
No
thought that
idea.
was the Uniqlo.
Oh, goo. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
goo.
clothes.
Their clothes are good.
Right. I then quit that job. And then I was like old enough that I couldn't be on my parents' health insurance.
Yeah, you got
So
kicked off it.
I ran the gauntlet for 2 years. Then I hit the tax threshold or whatever,
Yeah,
earning
yeah.
whatever, you get charged now.
Correct.
So then I decided, all right, now I got to get private health insurance.
Correct.
Now, like Manu, I'm paying $115 and I don't know what I'm covered for. I get like a dentist a year, maybe. I get no glasses and I don't use the physio stuff, but just in case I need the physio.
I think I pay a little more than you. I get.
Mate,
Do you get any off your glasses?
Yeah.
zero.
I do.
I get
You
zero
don't?
optical.
I get a bit of optical. I get a bit of dental, physio. That's about it, though. I think I'm on extras only, just to be clear. Extras only, and it's like
No hospital?
no hospital.
Ah, okay.
Maybe like but I'm not any extra hospital cover, just bare bones.
Right.
I was similar to you. So I was on my parents and then I got kicked off. And then I joined the KPMG corporate HCF one, which was just extras only. And then, yeah, I also hit the threshold and I'm like, fuck, I need the hospital cover. So I'm on some Bupa. I can't even see how much I pay, but I get the hospital, dental, glasses, and physio.
I need to add hospital in, man. That's just maybe number one priority.
That's kind of outrageous. My mom is sitting here getting health insurance for a little discount on his glasses.
yeah, mate.
Not for the actual injury, the health risks.
That's right.
That's outrageous. But look,
Free health is not a thing though in Australia. Like usually like your health insurance, you're going to get, you have to go get it yourself. I feel like that's more of an American thing that your company gives you. Because your first one that you had, GU or whatever, that was an American company, isn't it? Yes.
as in the company, the health insurance was GU, but yeah, I was working
But
for
your
an American
employee-
company.
yeah, correct.
And they just handed out willy-nilly. Like I'm pretty sure if you work at any tech company that's American, like your Googles, like even Canva, I think might give you health insurance.
What about
potentially.
Atlassian? Do they do
Nah, I don't think because they're Aussie.
dogs?
They're actually,
But Canva's also
yes.
Australian.
Maybe, but Canva's like unicorn low key. I don't know if they do. Honestly, I'm just making that up.
Yeah.
But like you're working at the Googles, you're working at the Amazons, mate. They'll just be feeding your health insurance deluxe. And if you want to talk about cost savings, okay, like I said, I'm paying like $115 for my health insurance. I'm getting not covered for anything.
Yeah.
I think a genuinely good health cover is costing you like $200-300 a month. And you're probably only getting covered for like, you probably still got to pay like 50% gap. The health insurance that they give you is like 90%. You pay 10% gap.
Yeah, okay.
This for me is the best perk. If a company offers free health insurance, man, I'm jumping on board.
Yeah, so I'm paying 120 with Bupa, and I'm getting hospital and all that. So, man, you need to go double check your cover, brother.
Yeah, let me take a look.
But for me, this is this GOAT as well?
Dude,
this is close to being GOAT for me.
Well, what's the downside? It's like
there is none.
The employer is paying you to stay alive so that you can work.
The only downside is, I assume, and maybe you'll correct me here, but I assume if you leave the company, you lose that cover,
I did,
right?
yeah, I lost it.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, but funny story, like,
So does that mean you're kind of locked into that company? I don't know.
Maybe, but it doesn't matter. Like, if they're going to pay for the health insurance, no worries.
What?
I pay the biggest peanuts for my health insurance. How much do you pay?
120.
How much do you pay?
115 or almost 120.
Like a month?
Yeah.
I pay $30 a month.
Oh, mate.
Maybe I'll revisit that actually. I'll revisit that off the back
health
of this.
is wealth, you know.
Exactly,
Invest in your own health, brother.
Absolutely.
When I was leaving Log Me In, I knew I was leaving, had the gardening period or whatever, and I was like, I'm going to use as much of the health benefits as possible, book myself in for physios, massages, got a new pair of glasses. The coverage actually stopped when I resigned. So
Like immediately?
Yeah, pretty much. So I had to pay all that out of pocket. One of the all-time biggest stitch ups. I get to
TNCs, brother.
when I'm scanning the card, it's like, sorry, it doesn't work. And they're like,
wow.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
But nah, apart from that, no downsides. This is GOAT for sure.
Go to absolutely.
All right, next one we have a little bit left of field. It's a racing simulator.
Hang on. A racing simulator.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a racing sim in their office.
Yeah.
So they have a racing seat, they have the wheel, and they have a fucking screen.
It's
only
pretty
one.
It's pretty high tech though. Have you seen racing sims?
I have.
They're like
in the cage.
Yeah, or you're like lying down.
Or you're basically, you're basically just on the floor.
Mm.
They're pretty cool.
They're
And
like $5,000. They're
yeah,
pretty
I was going to say they're pretty expensive. But what office needs a racing sim?
I mean, Sen, when we went to the F1 last year, we
Yeah.
gave the racing sim a go.
Yeah.
Pretty difficult, actually.
Dude, it's pretty fucking hard.
It's really hard.
I'd
And-
hope it'd be hard.
Yeah. And honestly, not that much fun
It's
because you're
not
just
that
sliding and swerving around the corners.
Because the thing is, if you say it's like that, surely this is one of the things you got to, play 2-3 times a week. Practice. You got to practice
Minimum.
basically.
Honestly, hours per day.
What are you going to do? 5 minutes out of your workday every week on this racing sim? How much value can you get? Especially if it's not fun.
Block out an hour in your calendar, go down to the racing sim. Do you bring your own racing gloves? How does that work?
Yeah.
Bring your own helmet?
Bureau wheel, mate.
So, as a perk, what are we saying? Racing sims.
I mean,
This is the most unnecessary thing I've ever heard of as
It's
a
cool,
office
though.
perk.
it's pretty cool.
In theory. But in practicality.
Yeah, I mean, how many times in a week would I be using the racing sim?
in good conscience,
Maybe
can I
once.
say, sorry, I can't make this meeting. I got to go down to the racing sim.
I've booked in the racing sim for half
Yeah,
an
I
hour.
can't move my racing sim appointment. Sorry.
Got a clash with Gran Turismo.
But it is, to Sam's point, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. But again, you're right. It seems like a perk that no one uses.
I feel like it's one of those things where, because I work in marketing, the advertisers come in to try and for us to spend money on their platform, right? Sometimes they bring in cool things like coffee cart, games, etc. So if they brought in a racing for one day,
Yeah.
Oh.
or maybe a couple of days,
Beautiful.
yeah, I'll get some value out of that. But if I know it's in the office, bro, it's just nothing. I don't care.
Well, I mean, it's not a racing sim, but there was a golf sim in one of the co-working spaces I worked at. I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun.
There's the one where you just hit it at the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
But that's easy to pick up. Pick up and put it down and move on with your day.
It's a low barrier to entry.
Golf's pretty hard though.
Not really. I mean,
No, but you can still
you-
whack some balls and
You're not
Yeah.
expecting people to be good at it.
No,
Like
yeah.
if you just want people to come and hit a ball, anyone can do it. A racing sim, I feel like, firstly, you have to actually like racing.
Yeah, true.
And secondly, you have to be bothered enough to, get down, get in a little and figure out, your calibration and shit like that.
This is, I'm leaning towards trash, like last resort vibes.
This is kind of trash, to be honest.
it's trash. It's like zero value.
It's like, like how many times realistically are you going to use it?
All right, trash it is. All right, next up we have community office protein powder.
What?
You heard me?
So I'm picturing in this office, there's a big boy 5 kilo tub of protein powder, and everyone just fucking puts their hand in, scoops out, and
Is
Has
that
a
what?
bit.
Is that actually what it
I
is?
assume it's that.
what else would it be?
A communal.
Community.
Yeah, these blokes have got I got a wellness benefit, and with that money, I bought like a 10 kilo on whey protein bag.
Gold standard, fair
Gold
enough.
standard, right?
For yourself.
For myself, yeah. But I imagine that's what's just sitting on the kitchen counter and people are just scooping and chucking in their drinks.
I don't know. That seems weird to me.
A tub, I don't feel something to share with the masses.
How much was a 10 kilo one, for example?
It was pretty 250 maybe.
So a
Maybe-
5 kilo
Is
one.
10 kilo, am I saying crazy, Mick?
Do you have the bag? The
10
big
kilos
bag?
sounds like
The
a
bag,
lot.
That's 10 kilos.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it actually is 10
Yeah.
kilos.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. That's still outrageous to me.
I like this perk.
Really?
Hot take, I like this perk. Because
It's a bit random though, isn't it?
it is random, but that's why I love it. It's like, you know what they say about gifts, right? It's like you give someone that they're not willing to buy themselves. Now, I'm willing to buy protein, but it's a hassle to, if you go to the gym in the morning, it's a hassle to bring your protein powder, shake it up, then you have to wash the shaker. That's why I think it's
You still have
kinda
all
good.
this admin. It's just
Yeah.
they give you the powder.
No, but I assume you can just chuck the drink or whatever, like the container in the
Like the dishwasher or
and
something.
get the cleaners.
But you can do that the same if you had your own. No?
No, I don't know. There's something just about, like, I granted, I see where you're coming from. I understand the silliness of this perk, yet it kind of resonates a little bit.
For me personally, I use protein powder as well. If I go into the kitchen, every time I go into the kitchen, let's say 3-4 times a day, and I see 2-3 different people each time put their hand in the tub,
That's
scoop it out,
grotty.
I don't trust other people's hygiene.
Yeah, that's probably fair enough. But who cares? It's just a little bit of.
But whose idea was this? Or did someone just bring in a communal, their own protein and just let anyone can take it? Like,
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe
or
shout
is the
out.
company providing this?
Or shout out the company. Red Bull is the company. I think they would
Is
be
this who
providing
it is?
Yeah.
Oh, what a great perk. No, again,
Kinda fits Red Bull
I
as
like
well,
the
eh?
idea, but if it's a communal tub, I have my reservations. But if somehow they make it single serve or somehow a bit high, there's some sort of method, fair play. I can rate it.
Was this friend of the show, Rosh, who wrote this in?
Yeah, shout out Rosh. He's given us some more value.
Okay, so this is, I tend to believe this now. This makes it even more confusing.
I need further evidence to understand the hygiene
logistics
of
of
this
this,
and the
yeah.
logistics. In theory, I love the idea though.
I'm less concerned about the hygiene. Let's say hygiene was not an issue. Where are you putting this perk?
Because you're right, it's something that I would actually get a lot of benefit from.
Every day.
But it's similar to the free coffee and the free beer. Like, what if you don't gym? You have no use for
It's like a healthy snack.
You don't need to gym to drink protein powder. Dare I say most people are,
Protein deficient. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, all right.
Need 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight, mate.
All right, putting that aside, where are we putting this on the list?
Look, serviceable last resort, it's given me that.
It could be serviceable with beer as well, but given I have high skepticism over the logistics, I think last resort has to be there.
All right, last resort it is. But please send us some photos. I'm very curious.
All right, next up is permanent work from home.
Permanent work from home. So are we assuming they don't have an office?
I'll tell you what my company does. I'm permanent work from home, 5 days a week at home. We don't have an office, but we have like a WeWork type situation. So, every 2 weeks, once every month, we come into the WeWork, do a little bit of co-working, and we make a day of it. It's delightful.
I actually don't care for permanent work from home. I actually like going into the office. I'm a big fan of going in 3 days a week. I like the hybrid working and collaboration zones that we have in the office.
Blink twice.
But no, I don't want to be permanently at home. And I've seen like the WeWorks and the shared workings. It doesn't really feel like you have an office.
You don't need an office.
It feels like a uni library, really.
I never went
I
to
like
one of
having
those.
I like having the option of doing both. I want the flexibility of both.
Yeah.
Going into an office and being able to work from home.
Flexible working would be top tier for me, but permanent both ways I feel is too restrictive. What if I want to go into the office? What if I
Well,
want
you
to
can. You have a co-working space that you can go into.
But it ain't our space.
It's not correct.
So
There's
don't you
no
have a hot desk anyway?
yeah,
That's not your space.
but I book the same desk every single day, so doesn't really matter.
And we sit in the same area. We have our same desk.
Also, I know the kitchen is ours. I know the bathrooms are ours. I don't have to share. It's they're not communal spaces that we're sharing with other companies.
Dude,
or
no,
other.
have you been to a co-working space? It's not like a hostel, bro. It's
That's
not,
what I'm thinking.
It's not like a hostel.
Sounds like a hostel.
No, it's nice. It's usually there's like better perks.
But is it as nice as having your own office? Probably not.
Probably not. But the flexibility you get from working from home permanently, I'm telling you, is unmatched. The fact that, look, obviously, flexible working, rah. I put to you that permanent work from home is better than, this hybrid nonsense that these companies are trying to peddle.
I like the hybrid nonsense that they peddle, to be honest.
But the thing, okay, let me just break it down, right? The thing with permanent work from home is it can be hybrid if you choose. The only downside is you don't have your own office, which if you go to a WeWork or like a Whatso or a Hub or our good friends at Work Inc., then you're basically there anyway.
You know what? I'm buying. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Ro. I can see it now. Because he's right. The only thing is you don't have your own office, but you can make it hybrid. You can make it that way.
And how much is the office really worth to you? I mean, maybe I guess you're cleanliness focused or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
They got cleaners there as well, brother.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about having pride in your office, maybe.
Nah, actually, I would want my default state to be permanent work from home. And then you add on if you want to go to the office. That's lovely, actually.
Yeah, that is what I'm proposing to you.
Because to me, it was, you permanently work from home. You have no office. You have nothing because everyone works from home. That to me was a bit rogue.
That if it is that is a bit depressing. Fair enough. But even then, it's pretty good.
It is. Compared to 5 days in the office, other end of the spectrum.
Where are we putting this?
I think Senny has his reservations.
Yeah, for me, this is serviceable. Like I could go either way. I don't really care this much about it, but I'll happily let you guys decide. I got no dog in this fight.
I honestly would put it in goat, but I can understand there may be some people who love the office.
Yeah, a lot of people love the office, collaborating.
Right.
Mate, you got to go talk to people. You got to socialize.
Mate,
Heard of thing called Teams?
You can't be
Zoom?
dude. Face-to-face interactions. We're losing that as a humanity.
Yeah, turn your video on.
Nah, you need the human touch, mate.
I
You
agree
can't be
with that.
cooped up in your house like a hermit.
Let's go good. Let's meet in the middle.
All right, next up is every month this person gets a pizza party.
Every month, though, kind of good.
Pizza party. In good conscience, I can't read an email that says, you're invited to the pizza party. I'm like, yes.
Well, it depends who's providing, no? Give me a Westwood or...
Yeah, okay. Couple of things. Firstly, it's monthly. Secondly, yeah, okay. If it was Domino's, maybe the $5 value range, probably not. But what if it's something nice, like a...
At most, it'll be crust.
No.
What if it's like gourmet? What if they bring in like Italian? They fly them out from Sicily to come straight into your office.
No, they're not going to do that. But let's say
hypothetically, they could.
a Bella Bruta, a Westwood... That is reasonable. I had a pizza party and that was the pizza
I
provided.
think I can get over the term pizza party. What is this? Kindergarten. Where they cut the fucking pizza in like 32 slices.
But if it was gourmet, I'm taking that every month. Are you kidding me?
Every month's a bit too much, maybe.
Better than not having it.
Oh, what do you love about work? A pizza party.
Amongst other things, I'm sure they have many other perks, but this is, wow, every month without fail. Last day of the month, you have a pizza party. Are you not turning up for that?
No, I'm absolutely
No, it is
turning
good.
up.
Yeah, you are.
It is good, but call it something else, at least.
Pizza party feels
It's
childish.
juvenile.
Juvenile.
What company was this? Did they say?
Oh, I don't think they said.
Fair enough. You wouldn't want to.
It feels like something Michael Scott would do. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it seems like something out of The Office.
Yeah.
I still think it's cool. There are worse parties to have.
There are
A
worse.
P. Diddy party, for example.
Freak off.
Freak off. A pizza party, I'm probably putting it.
Serviceable for me.
Yeah, I was going to go one lower, to be honest, even the last resort.
I'd say last resort.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it has to be last resort.
All right, next up we have significantly discounted flights for Qantas and Jetstar. So, shock, this person works at Qantas.
Cool, works at Virgin.
I mean, Sen, please, I feel like you're the most qualified to speak about this.
I mean-
considering you use this on a regular basis.
This is goat. Is there any other discussion here that needs to be done?
So you pay airport taxes, no? So for a $1,000 flight,
the
you're
catch
paying...
is that you have to be on standby. So you only get on if there's seats available, or if someone doesn't show up.
So you can't buy a ticket in advance.
Well, you can obviously still buy normal like full fare tickets.
But the discount, to
if you
avail the
wanted to
discount,
go through the discount, yeah, you have to be on standby.
so you have to rock up on the day to the airport.
Correct.
Put your name down, and if
Correct.
there's a free seat, you get it.
Correct.
But if there's no free seat, jog on to the next waiting list.
Keep going, buddy. Yeah.
And the discount is 90%.
It's like 90%. Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of $1,000, you're basically paying $100
Yeah,
to
essentially.
go somewhere. How much is that stress worth to you?
I think after a while, you're kind of used to it.
Yeah, think back.
And that's 100% worth the $900 saving. Are you crazy?
No, I'm genuinely asking. Like, do you find it, or did you find it stressful when you had to get somewhere and there was no flights?
No, like when we went to Japan, I also did like the staff travel. Got on no problems both ways, up and down. And I'm like, oh, I saved myself what, $700, $800? And so I was buying stuff in Japan and be like, this is my airplane money that I saved. And I think I ended up spending like probably $1,000 over my airplane money.
Yeah,
Just
but hypothetically, like
send mats.
Australian Open, you're going to Melbourne, right?
Yeah.
All the flights are full, no?
Yeah.
Ever is that ever a consideration?
It was. And we managed to get on the last flight out of Sydney that night, on the last 2 seats available. That was stress. That was actually pretty stressful. But you just have to believe in the system, believe in the process, and believe in Jesus Christ himself. And you will get on.
I think you'd work around the stress. You
can work around.
If you're that bothered, shop for the first flight.
Yeah. So what you do is if you know there's 5 or 6 flights, you just show up for the earliest one and you just hope for every single one that you get on. And you can like split up in groups. So like if it's just a couple of you, you just go individually and you'll just eventually make your way there. So yeah, the stress is definitely stressful, but
the dollar value
is unbelievable.
No, it's goat tier.
It's goat tier. It's comfortably goat tier.
I'm just trying to think of any way. There's actually no way. Mate, I would do obscene things for a 90% flight discount. Every single time. And it's not like you're flying some crappy airline. You can get on Qantas.
I mean, every now and then you'll have to go Jetstar.
Slumming it with the Orange Army.
But no, it's definitely goat tier.
All right, next up we have a massage chair.
So you said a massage chair.
Singular.
Single massage chair.
So not massage chairs per desk or anything like that. There's one communal chair.
Correct.
This can't be a good perk.
Even if there was multiple massage chairs, what the fuck? This is random as well.
If my chair was a massage chair, lovely, I must say.
Yeah.
When my back's feeling a little, press a button, sort me out.
So I'm sitting there on a call on Zoom and in the background I'm just hearing zzz as you're fucking getting a massage in your chair.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I'll tell you maybe what I think it may be. Because again, in my previous work, we had a massage chair. It was basically like a small room and the only thing was in it was the massage chair.
What?
So you go in, you lock the door.
Some psychotic shit.
And you go do your 10, 15 minute massage. I'll tell you what, it was a really nice break. It really was.
You can't convince me this is normal.
And in that massage chair, there's actually a bit of controversy over the massage chair room. There was a couple having an affair and they used to do their dalliances in the massage chair room.
Put this in trash tier, bro. This is as bad as the fucking racing sim. This is so stupid.
But
one chair for a whole company.
One chair for a whole company is pretty stupid.
Let's just say there were multiple.
Even then, like for a whole company, even if you had like 4 or 5, that's still pretty bad.
I genuinely think you would be using the massage chair more than the racing sim.
I mean, yeah, but that's a low bar.
That's a very low bar, bro.
All right, fine. Trash it is.
Trash, for sure.
All right, next up we have beautiful office views as a perk. So we went to Salesforce. We had our friend there.
I mean,
the view was honestly spectacular.
I mean, Salesforce has the best view in Sydney, comfortably.
Like,
so unless you're working there, everything else is really going to be...
Even the Deloitte view is pretty good, or it used to be maybe, I remember.
No, the new one, yes. The new AMP Tower one. That is a good one. But still...
It's not really a perk. The company's not offering it.
It's the location.
I feel like people go on about the office view though. As in
Do they spend more time looking out the window than doing actual work then? Like, what are you
I feel like
doing?
it's a point of conversation people bring up, like, oh, my office got a view of XYZ.
Mm.
But then again, my office has a view of the bridge. I don't care for it at all.
Okay, yeah. Give me that experience because I went to these offices as guests and I was wowed by the view. But if you're there day in, day out, give me your opinion.
Yeah, day one I started, oh, cool, I can see the bridge. That's the only thought I've ever given it in my whole time working there. I don't care. What's the bridge going to do for me?
Isn't it just nice to have some, beautiful open
Yeah,
sunlight?
but okay, compare that to if I had just some water or like I could see the road. Okay, I still have a view of something, but what's a good view of the bridge going to do for me?
I agree with Manu. When I was at KPMG, we were on level 37, so the second highest floor, and we could see all the way out to, the airport, out to Parramatta. But it meant nothing when I was, having a mental breakdown. Being able to look at planes take off really didn't help much. So yeah, you can have a nice view, but that's all it is. It's a view.
All right. Where would you like to put it, boys?
This is trash. It has no factoring into your job.
Well,
I'm not going to choose.
If you're applying for a job based on where the office is located, you need to go get your head checked. This is trash for sure.
All right. Next perk. Very interesting. This person gets free concert tickets and free sport tickets to Allianz because he works at the SCG.
Can I apply? This is a great gig. Are you serious? I mean, concert and sport, free. So you got what? AFL, NRL, A-League. You get concerts. You get cricket. Do I have to continue? This is, I mean, if you love sport, this is a no-brainer. This is a GOAT easily. And then concerts. I actually don't know the last concert at Allianz that I've even heard of.
That's what I was thinking about. In theory, this is a fantastic idea because I've spent a bucket load on concerts the past year or so.
Neo, recently.
Yeah, shout out to Neo. Went to Bella Vista Hotel for about $40. Shout out to him.
Did you go see his concert?
No, I didn't go to the concert. I just went to the after party, which is
official after party.
about 5 minutes from my house.
Was he performing there?
Performed like 2 songs.
Oh, that's good.
Did he know where Bella Vista was?
Yeah, his manager has sold him down the river there. He's probably staying in like the Hilton somewhere in Sydney.
And they've driven him 45 minutes northwest to Bella Vista Hotel.
Bella Vista Hotel's a fine establishment, I must say. Very big as well.
No, I'm sure it's good, but there's
But
plenty
any
of other
venue that's
establishments.
5 minutes from Hillsong simply can't be a...
Mate, this is Wheatus at Edamoga all over again.
Did we ever tell that story in the
Yes,
podcast?
we
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
We
yeah.
did. We said
Allegedly.
stuff between the lines.
Allegedly.
Anyways, back on track.
Yeah.
You made a good point. What concert at Allianz though?
I've been to one concert at Allianz many, many years ago. Coldplay, when they came in 2016, did Allianz.
But now they're doing Coldplay. They're at
Accor, so a bigger stadium.
All the big artists are at Accor.
Any big stadium artist is always going to do a core. So yeah, I don't know what the concerts are going to be.
But the sport itself, SCG, that feels pretty good, no?
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you're
the
into
sport
sport.
alone, if you're into sport, this is, cracker.
Now, what if you're like me and don't like watching live sport?
Well, then probably not for you then, is it?
Like zero value
Nothing for me.
until somehow an artist that you like
Mm.
goes up. But then if you don't like music as well, you're done.
But what if I can sell these tickets? Like, what if I get free tickets and then I just make a little profit on the side selling them on the black market?
I feel like you're going to get sacked if they figure that out.
I also
I think
think,
it's hard to find that.
how can they offer free tickets to everyone working for the SCG? This feels like you're in a ballot or you get maybe 3 free tickets a year. I don't think you're getting every single, SCG.
Because how many people would work? How many employee base? I don't know, a couple hundred, let's say. How many seats are there at the fucking SCG?
So my friend's dad works for the SCG and he got me free tickets for the AFL and we got to sit in the members
Oh, really?
for free.
Because if you think about it,
It was pretty cool. It was a good
if you
experience.
get free ticket, if you are able to avail free tickets every week, you're not going to go. Not everyone's going to go every week.
Correct.
So realistically, how many tickets are they giving out? Not that many.
I don't think it's a goat perk.
It's
'cause
not goat.
Not for everyone.
It's not goat.
It's pretty good, though.
It's pretty good. It's a solid good if you ask me, but I'm happy
Again,
to...
for me, it'd be great if it was all stadiums or some shit like that. It would be then good, but then not everyone can enjoy a concert or not everyone enjoys concerts or sports. So then it has to go another tier down. But serviceable at most.
Nah, it's not
It's
serviceable.
not serviceable.
No, because I don't care for cricket, for example. I don't care for AFL. I don't support the team that plays at Allianz, right? And then what concerts are there? So what value would I get personally?
Who plays at the SCG? What other sports?
Well, that's cricket and AFL.
That's it?
And then Allianz is NRL and soccer. Football. A-League.
Who plays in the Allianz for the A-League?
Sydney
FC.
FC.
You want to play the Wanderers? We're watching that
I mean,
game.
rugby as well. The Waratahs, if you want to get around them.
I don't know.
Makes a good point. That is honestly, it's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't give a shit about sport and like obviously there's no concerts there, then this is who cares, right?
Would you be working at the SCG if you didn't care about sport, though?
You could.
Well, that's a good
if they
point.
offer you good money.
Point.
Mm.
Sure, a lot of people out there don't really care for the company they work at. They just give good money and have the job they want.
I see it. All right.
But the thing is, right, even if you didn't care, you would know, you would have friends and family who would be interested. And so you would be able to pass that,
That's true. There's a lot of social credit coming,
social credit.
passing around the
Yeah, but
tickets
then
for the
also my
boys.
partner works for like media plays that like partner with, I don't know, SCG company. They give free tickets, right? No one claims them. So I don't know how much demand there is for free tickets. Like there's free tickets to the AFL. We went to the AFL for free because no one wanted those tickets at a company. So we took them. Zero relation to this company.
That's a good argument, Sen.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's serviceable.
All right. Next up, we're almost there. Thank you for bearing with us. Next up is you get to bring your dog to work.
I mean, I'll get mine out of the way. I don't care for this. So I'll let you guys discuss this. As not a dog owner and as a dog adjacent owner, I have a admiration for dogs, but then that's about it. I don't care for them.
I wouldn't bring my dog to the workplace.
Yeah.
I simply do not care.
Mm.
And if other people bring their dogs, I might avoid them at the workplace. I don't want to deal with dogs,
Yeah.
bro.
Like they're
At
loud.
work,
They'll shit everywhere. You need to play with them.
Mm.
It's distracting.
it's a nuisance.
Yeah.
Really? Thoughts, bro?
I mean, yeah, I agree. As in, like, my whole stance is that I love dogs. I have a dog myself. I'm a proud dog owner. But I don't like it when people see a dog and then just make a big song and dance about, oh, there's a dog. And now if there's dogs in the office and it's constantly rotating, I'm imagining myself walking down with my colleagues and them stopping and fawning over every dog. And that actually fills me with a bit of dread, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest one. Also, yeah, like what are we doing here? Like unless it's a guide dog or a emotional support dog.
And then, Senny, as you and I, former dog fearers,
Yeah, like the people
we
who
can't come into the office now.
or even
that
worse,
there's a
the
dog.
people who have allergies to dogs. So I think this is probably. Wait, yeah, is this even legal?
No, of course.
It is,
yeah.
it is.
All these tech companies, they love offering this perk. It's like, bring
Really?
your dog. To be fair,
I
like,
reckon I'm in the wrong industry.
yeah, when did you find everyone knows that, yeah, come join the dark
Someone
side,
took
brother.
if someone took their dog to work, they'll probably execute him in front of him
At the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, is it a chance to show off your dog proudly? Maybe.
But no one will like your dog more than you, and that's the problem.
Yeah, that
It's
is the
just
problem.
unnecessary. I don't get it, man. If you bring your kids, I get it. You have to watch your kid and all that sort of thing.
Yeah,
so
you can't
know what?
compare,
Fair
yeah.
enough. A dog butt. Leave him at home, man.
Okay, so
We just hate us.
no, we definitely hate us, but like, it's genuinely not a good perk. It's a perk disguise. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, is what it is. That's what this perk is, because it makes it seem, oh, we're gonna be supportive and bring this dog, and it's gonna be a nice atmosphere. But in reality, imagine bringing your dog. You're just gonna be stressed that the dog's gonna piss on the floor, and what if it does? What are you gonna do then?
Exactly.
So we are being haters, but it's genuinely, objectively not a good perk.
Yeah.
That's
One of the
a
most
fact.
overrated perks I've ever heard in my life.
Trash. All right, two more. We got work car
Poor.
Wow. So your company gives you a whole car to use.
for free, fuel included.
What's the catch?
Catch is probably got to travel. You got to use the car.
Oh, so it's like okay. So you travel for work. Like you have to drive a lot for work.
Yeah,
But then you can use it in your spare time as well, right?
of course,
Free fuel,
free fuel,
free tolls.
everything.
Where's the downside?
Yeah, that is true. It's not. It's usually not a nice car. Like, it's usually like a Ute
Doesn't
type
matter.
situation.
If it gets me from A to B and I don't have to, it doesn't cost me a single cent.
Remember the other day we were talking to Jeffrey, shout out him, and he was tossing up whether you need
How
a
many
car.
times have we shouted at Jeffrey?
You know, because
by
he
the
comes
way?
up with brilliant ideas.
Okay, what did he say? What did he say?
If you think about your whole year,
Yeah.
what's more cost effective? Owning a car or taking Ubers literally everywhere you go?
He was trying to convince us, and succeeding, may I add, that it's cheaper to Uber everywhere rather than buy a car, pay the rego, pay the fuel.
Has he done the
This and
maths on
that.
this?
He showed us some maths.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know whether
really?
it's off his dome, but
Okay.
like he thought about this.
Back of the envelope start kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Napkin math.
Yeah, okay.
So if you think about, just take that argument, how expensive it is to own a car. If all those costs are taken away,
Yeah, I assume rego service, is that all covered?
I assume so.
Pink slip insurance.
has to be under the company, they have to pay for it, right?
We have two. I have two
Wow,
friends.
that's go on. Sorry.
No. Profit.
Yeah, that is insane. This is a no-brainer.
Is this goat?
This is goat, low key.
What if you don't
Think
drive?
about in Sydney, like to get anywhere, you need a car. Unless you lived in the city. If you lived anywhere else, you need a car to get anywhere and to get it, like to live essentially. No petrol, no rego, no insurance, no repairs, no service,
That's pretty
no
good.
pink slip, no green slip,
If I think
no
about
tolls
my expenses, my car
is number one.
is a significant amount of
Yeah,
that.
comfortably, same.
And yes, and I am sacrificing my valuable time by not taking tolls. Like yesterday, I drove to Denham Court. That's an
Where the
hour.
hell is
Why did you go
Denham
to
Court?
Denham Court? It's like near Campbelltown,
It's like
isn't it?
Campbelltown, maybe a bit closer
Adjacent,
to Campbelltown.
Campbelltown adjacent.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I'm driving to Denham Court.
Fuck
And I was
hell.
like, do I take the tolls?
Yes, you take the toll. Wait, no, you don't even need a toll to get out there, do you?
No, well, you don't, but I'm saying
The M7.
it'll save you some time. 20 minutes, in fact.
Did you take it?
On the way there, I took it. On the way back, I didn't take it.
Oh, I always do the opposite.
Really?
On the way back from things, because usually you're
That's
coming
why
back
you're always
at,
late, brother.
when you're coming back at night, you just want to get home and sleep. You just take the tolls. Just go.
What do you do?
I think to get to places, I would take tolls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
On the way back, like I
My own
said.
time at this point.
Exactly.
If I'm going somewhere, that's everyone's time.
Fair enough.
That's interesting. Yeah, okay. Because yeah.
Those people's values, what they do, you know what I mean?
But I make the compromise. I take tolls.
By the way,
Half.
you were late this morning, just quietly.
I was buying the Capri Suns, brother, for our world record attempt. But anyways, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that it's expensive. Is a car.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
Chuck
has
it
to
up.
be
Just
goat.
chuck
This
it up,
has
bro.
to be
The
goat.
cost saving is unreal.
That is crazy.
All right, last but not least, we've got a subscription to LinkedIn Learning.
What is LinkedIn
What is
Learning,
that?
first of all?
Have you not seen it?
No.
Online, you can do like courses. It's like Coursera, but you get like work
Ah.
skills, how to deal with anxiety.
Also, I'm not learning about how to use LinkedIn.
No. You're learning how to
Little
become
courses.
how to become a good analyst. Skills you need.
Oh, so it's like bitch courses, basically. No, not real like training.
Correct. Yeah.
Useless.
This is
Pointless.
they're just in its own tier. Just pointless. Absolutely pointless.
How much is a subscription even worth?
Let me look that up. Hang on. Give me a pause. Courses start from $19.99 a month, but I'll give you the top feature list: unlimited access to 22,000+ expert-led courses.
Okay.
Course and recommendations tailored to your interests and functions. So if you want to upskill, give LinkedIn Learning a go.
For $20 a month,
Correct.
$240 a year.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know how with things like, coffee, beers,
Mm.
I don't know, pizza party tickets, these are things like, people use and eat and consume
I'll get a dopamine hit out of those
and
things.
actually have value add to people's life.
what am I
Name me
getting out of
one
this?
person in your life that has used LinkedIn Learning. Name me one.
I heard about it just now, really.
Well, actually, my company offered me a subscription to Skillshare.
The
and-
Google one. Is that Google? No.
I think maybe I think it's its own thing, and that's like kind of LinkedIn Learning as well. I'll be perfectly frank, I didn't use it. Didn't learn a single skill.
Bro, this is going to be one of those emails you get. It's like, we're providing XYZ, and you just fucking flick it off, man. You don't even think about it. It's just like, why? Why?
So I think I know where mine is going to put it. So
Yeah, goat tier.
do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. This is pointless.
Oh yeah, I can't argue with that. Trash it is.
Trash it is.
All right, there you go. We've got a list. I think it's pretty accurate. In GOAT, we've got the 4-day work week. We've
Yep.
got free health insurance. We've got free or / heavily discounted flights for Qantas and Jetstar and a work car.
Wow.
I would say, can
You know what I
argue?
love about GOAT? You save so much money with some of these GOAT tiers.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot of your expenses gone. Insurance,
Mhm.
flights, car. And you
Wow.
also work one less day. Get me this job, someone, please.
In the good tier, we've got a free barista and permanent work from home.
Mm-hmm.
No arguments there. Serviceable, we've got free beers on tap and free tickets to the SCG/Allianz.
Maybe we've done that one dirty, but that's all right.
Mm-hmm. Last resort, we've got communal office protein powder
Outrageous.
and a pizza party once a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Honestly, the pizza party's looking more and more serviceable
Dude,
in my eyes.
It's actually not bad.
In the trash tier, we've got a racing sim,
Yep.
singular massage chair,
Absolutely. Yep.
office with a view,
Not
Absolutely.
even a perk.
BYOD, bring your own dog,
Yep. Fuck that off.
and last but not least, the beautiful perk that is LinkedIn Learning.
That's at like the bottom
probably
of
should be
trash,
a
right? That's
tier
like,
below that.
that's like the lowest one in trash.
I agree with most of it. I feel like a goat and trash tier are spot on.
Mm.
In between, well, I don't know, maybe might cop some hate for it.
No, pizza honestly can swing either way, depending on whether it's a Domino's.
Yeah, exactly.
Bella, you know what I mean? We're like that sort of thing.
Let us know your thoughts at home as well. At Critical Banter, message us.
Wowee, what an episode. A lot to get through. Let us know if you want us to reach out to Guinness so we can attempt an official world record of drinking juice in 20 seconds or whatever we did earlier
Drinking
today.
a sun ratio.
Sun ratio in 20 seconds. So if you are keen to see us do it, let us know and we will organize that. Let us know how we went with the office perks, if you agree or disagree, and definitely make sure and buy the scalp buffer so you too can also use less shampoo.
A problem that we all have.
As usual, you can find our previous episodes on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Check us out on YouTube. The full episodes are always there. Go on Instagram and give us a follow. Give us a follow on TikTok, and we'll catch you guys next week.